Kung Fu Panda 4? We're in screen 8. It's time to go and see Madame Web. I'll see you when we come out. What the hell was that? Oh my. Oh my. This is a plea. As a Spider-Man fan, as a man with Spider-Man tattooed on his arm, Sony, please, no more. I've just got done seeing Madame Web. That's right, Madame Web, the new Sony Spider-Man universe, SSU I think they call it, movie, if you can call it a movie. Now I'm going to try and avoid spoilers. There may be some mild spoilers as we go along here, but the basic story is Dakota Johnson plays Cassandra Webb, who starts to have psychic abilities and the ability to see into the future, and has to protect 3 young ladies from a man named Ezekiel Sims, who was with her mother in the Amazon researching spiders, if you've seen the trailer. I'm still processing what I have just seen. Let's start with the dialogue of this movie. The dialogue seems like it was written by a 5-year-old child. It's ridiculous. And I mean, right from the off, I was going, huh? Straight away, from the minute the movie started. But the ridiculousness and the confusion, because just like the Marvels, very confused movie, doesn't know what it is, doesn't know what it wants to be. And the thing is, the cast is stacked with great actors and actresses, and they're just not utilized. We've got Dakota Johnson, 50 Shades of Webb. We have Adam Scott playing Ben Parker here. That's right, Adam Scott playing Uncle Ben. And he isn't actually Uncle Ben in this movie until right at the end, because we have Emma Roberts, Scream Queen herself, Emma Roberts, playing Mary Parker. And these characters are just, they're glorified cameos from such brilliant actors. It doesn't make any sense. And in this version, in this universe, in this Sony Spider-Man universe, it just seems also like, maybe this is a mild spoiler, but Spider-Man powers, anyone can have them. Anyone can have Spider-Man powers in this universe. In fact, once again, mild spoiler here, there's a whole tribe of them. They've just got, they know how to get the Spider-Man powers. The villain here is Ezekiel Sims, and he is dressed up as Spider-Man. I mean, it is Spider-Man. He's got the Spider-Man powers. The only thing he can't do is web sling, and the only real difference in power that he's got is that he can poison people by touching them. But otherwise, it's Spider-Man. And they made a point in this movie of trying not to say Spider-Man. They called him, like, Spider Guy. And then let's get to the advertising for this movie, because there's been a lot of it. And I'm here to tell you now, it's extremely misleading. It is extremely misleading. You're seeing a lot of shots of Sydney Sweeney and the other girls in their Spider-Woman outfits, using their Spider-Woman powers. And in fact, on the posters, you've got Dakota Johnson in her Madame Web outfit. And I'm here to tell you, don't have high expectations, because they're only wearing those suits for maybe a grand total for the young ladies of 2 minutes of screen time for the entire movie. Dakota Johnson, 10 seconds. 10 seconds in her Madame Web outfit that is shown on the posters and on the water bottles. If you gave me a choice between seeing Madam Web again and seeing Morbius again, it's Morbin time, baby. It's Morbin time. This movie is the only one that showed up to do her job and actually looked like she was having fun here was Dakota Johnson. She looked like she was having a blast. She was having a great time playing the character. And she's been out there on the press trail trying her damnedest to save this movie and get some butts in seats. Opening box office 6-day weekend projections domestically in the United States put this movie at between $30 and $35 million. Now, fortunately, it's cost $100 million to make, and that's no small chunk of change. But in the grand scheme of these superhero movies, it's pretty cheap. But still, it needs at least double that to make its money back. Because one has to remember, it has had a marketing blitz. And that marketing budget is usually about the same amount of money as the production cost of the movie. So there, you've inflated it to $200 million. And then really, you're looking at around $400 million box office take just to break even. This movie should have been a tax write-off. And I said at the beginning, Sony, you can't do these Sony Spider-Man universe movies. You keep making these movies about obscure characters that nobody really cares about, and people don't turn up for them. People didn't turn up for Morbius, and then you were so blind to that fact that when everybody started memeing on it and going, it's Morbin time, baby, you thought everybody loved it, re-released it in cinemas, and it flopped again. Sony, please stop with these films. We've got Kraven the Hunter coming out. Write it off. Don't release it, because I know you were supposed to come out last year and then you've delayed it for massive reshoots. Tax write-off. Just call it a tax write-off. Because if it's anything like this movie, it's terrible. This film is terrible. It's lying to us in the marketing. It isn't what it purports to be. They underutilize great actors and actresses. The three female leads, apart from Dakota Johnson, just bimble around from scene to scene, needing protecting the entire time. No real Spider-Woman moments. It's terrible. I wanted to enjoy this film. I did. I want to enjoy anything to do with Spider-Man and his universe. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, have been since I was a small child. Like I say, I've got him tattooed right here on my arm. I can't really roll my shirt up to show you right now, but I've got him tattooed on my body. I love the character. But what you guys at Sony are doing with these spin-offs is a bastardization of his universe and of that lore, because you have put people in charge of it who do not understand the characters, who do not understand the stories, and just want to shoehorn in their own versions. And yes, artistically and creatively, that can be okay if you get it right. And this is not that. So boys and girls, whilst I cannot recommend Madam Web as a good film, because it's not a good film. It was the only real saving grace that it came in at under 2 hours. In order to fully understand what I'm telling you, you do have to go and see it for yourself. So I'll leave it up to you as to whether or not you want to take that plunge. But I don't think I can fully articulate just how bad this film was. I came out of it with a migraine because I was so frustrated and had to take medication. Not an exaggeration. Well, if you've seen Madam Web and you actually enjoyed it, Let me know down below. And if you agree with me, let me know down below. And don't forget, we don't just do movies here at The Real Review. We do travel, we do theme parks, we do pop culture, zeitgeist, and all of that. So please subscribe, go watch more of our videos, and hit that like button. And you can become a channel member right here from just 99p a month, which would go towards supporting us even further to give you bigger, better, bolder content. So, won't waste any more of your time. Thank you for watching this one, and I'm sure we'll have more to say about the next movie. Bye for now.